I swear I only bought 5 things. I love the color. If I was 15 years old, I would probably love this. Natural, like doll flush. But listen, I need a little bit of coverage. I love their packaging too. Charcoal moon mask. Yeah. Ugh, I need more of that. It smells like a sexy French baby. I just don't know if it's meant for me. So today we're gonna do a beauty haul. And originally I was planning on this being a mini beauty haul combined with a mini fashion haul. And then I bought a few more beauty bits, and turns out I bought a few more fashion bits. And so we're just doing a full-on beauty haul. And the good thing about that is that because I waited to film this, I kind of tried and tested all of these products already. So instead of it just being a haul or even a first impressions, I have a review for everything. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first thing that I was super excited to get is I've been wanting to try Glossier forever. So I think I got 5 items from Glossier, and those 5 items came in these 2 big boxes. And so I Insta-storied it, and my girlfriend was like, "What, you buy one of everything?" And I'm like, "No, I swear I only bought 5 things." So 3 of the products that I was really curious about all come as a trio, and if you buy them together, you save $12. The Boy Brow, the Generation G lip balm, and the stretch concealer. They come in this kit together, and it's in a really nice box. Everything comes in like its own individual box within here. So definitely really nice if you want to give someone this as a gift. So for the Boy Brow, I got the shade Brown, and I see why a lot of people like this. So I've tried a lot of different brow products on my brow journey of trying to get the most perfect brow, which I have microbladed. But if you've tried the Benefit Give Me Brow, the product inside I don't think is the same at all, but the packaging is extremely similar in the fact that it's the teeny tiny little brush, and the Gimme Brow is like almost the same, you know, little brush as well. The Gimme Brow, I don't feel like it has enough pigment, and it just feels like a little crunchy and crisp once they set in place. But this one, I like it because I feel like when I put it on, there's a lot of product there. A lot of different products that I've used like this before, I just don't feel like I get enough out when I'm using it. This is really wet and pigmented, and it comes out really nicely. I'm wearing it today in my brows. Even though I do have my eyebrows microbladed now, there still are obviously areas where I don't have physical hair for this to latch to. Like, it looks a little piecey when I put it on. So I definitely see why people like this. And if I had a fuller, bushier brow, this would be my favorite thing ever for sure. I just don't know if it's meant for me. Okay, so the next thing is the Generation G lip balm in the color Zip, which is their like poppy red color, which I'm wearing right now. I love the color. The color definitely hangs on to your lips for quite a while, which I was really impressed by. But it's meant to look like a lipstick that you blotted off a little bit. It's a lip balm that's matte, that lasts a really long time and is comfortable. But this smells like a crayon. Like, it smells waxy. So like I said, I really like this, and I want to try it in another color for sure. So the final thing that comes with that trio is the stretch concealer. So I got the color Light. The jury's out on this a little bit for me. And their whole concept, I should have started out with saying all of this, but their whole concept is skin first, makeup second. And so they have skincare as well. Their makeup is all about being really natural. I like a natural look, but listen, I need a little bit of coverage. And so I don't know that this is for me. If I was 15 years old, I would probably love this, but you know what? If I was 15, I wouldn't be buying concealer that was $18. So I feel like it's not enough coverage for underneath my eyes. And so my preference is to wear either a tinted moisturizer or wear like no foundation, but just use concealer where I need it. And so I see that this is definitely great for that because it's the stretch concealer. It's a formula that really spreads out evenly over your face, and it like has certain technology in it that like moves with your face. But I just feel like coverage wise, it doesn't give me enough coverage that I need to cover up some of the pigmentation that I just always seem to have on my face. Even like right now, I don't have really any active breakouts on my face, but I always have like pigmentation that I'm trying to conceal. I would love this for sure if I was having like an awesome skin moment. I just don't think that's usually going to be my situation. So the next thing that I got was the Cloud Paint, and I got the color Puff. And so I love the packaging. Like, is there anything cuter than that? I think this comes in 4 different shades. I'm wearing it today, and it's just a really subtle light pink that just sort of gives your skin a natural, like, doll flush. So it just sort of looks like, you know, if you pinch your cheeks, or like a little doll has just like the hint of light pink on their cheeks. So I certainly love this. I would absolutely repurchase this. However, I feel like you don't need a lot, and I feel like it's gonna take me years to go through this. Okay, so the final thing that I got was their Body Hero. So I recently watched a video from Caroline Hirons, who is my skincare god. I've talked about her before, but she interviewed Emily Weiss, who is the founder and creator of Glossier. And they were talking about this product because this is their newest product, and she was talking about the scent, and she was trying to explain what it smells like, which is really funny to like hear people describe scents is always like, ugh. But she was explaining that there's orange blossom neroli, I want to say, which I don't even know what that is. But she was explaining that that is what is in this product, but that they wanted it to smell very soft and baby-like, but they also wanted to smell very sophisticated and Parisian. And so she said that this smells like a sexy French baby. And I was like, that's the best description of a scent I've ever heard. I need that. So that sold me alone. Sexy French baby, I am in. And I mean, having smelled this, I love the scent, by the way. I love the scent. It doesn't smell, I don't like the smell of orange, so I don't like fruity scents, but this is like a whisper. And it's really nice. And I mean, I don't want to say that it smells like baby powder, because it's definitely not baby powder, but if baby powder came out with a scent that was like a sophisticated, like soft, like jasmine blossom something or other, like it's like that. And I have found that a few hours after I apply it, I can still smell it like on my arm. It says that there's light reflecting particles in here, and so it's definitely not shiny when you put it on your body, but I like it. It's a lotion, it's great, and I wouldn't necessarily repurchase it for the formula. The formula to me, like maybe I haven't used it long enough to understand if I'm obsessed with it, but the scent I'm obsessed with. I love the scent. For sure, this is good. I highly recommend. So the final thing I didn't buy, but I was a receiver of, my friend Jamie bought me this for my birthday, is the birthdaybalm.com. They have balm.com in a bunch of different flavors and scents, but this one is the birthday one, which is a collaboration with Milk Bar, which is a restaurant in New York, I want to say, like inspired by their famous cake, I guess. This straight up smells like vanilla cake. I really like it a lot, and I also love it because it was a gift from someone that I love, and so that's always nice. This one has a little bit of a sheen. It's clear, but it has a little bit of a sheen when it goes on your lips, and so it's just really pretty, and I love it, and it makes me curious to try their other shades. So that's everything I have from Glossier. So the next thing that I purchased is a couple of things from the brand Fox Naturals, and they are local to Grand Rapids, which is awesome. They're a natural skincare company, but I've talked about them before because my friend Jamie, again, so this video also could be called My Friend Jamie Gives Really Good Gifts. So last year, Jamie got me this face toner, and I totally used it up. Like, it's a rare moment for me to like go through one complete product, but I did, and I needed to repurchase this, which is their face toner, which has grapefruit in it. And I really like this. I use this every morning. It's literally the first thing I put on my face when I wake up in the morning. And I love it because it has that grapefruit in it, and the scent is like, whew. But also spraying this on your face is just so refreshing. I've actually thought about putting this next to my bedside table, so that instead of looking at my phone first thing in the morning, I would grab this first thing in the morning and go, psh, and then, okay, I'm up, I'm ready to go. And I love their packaging too. I mean, it's just so cute. So of course I had to try a couple other things. And so I tried this, which is their Charcoal Moon Face Wash. Again, I love the packaging, but I really like it. So I've used the Boscia Black Cleanser before, and this really reminds me of that. It goes on as like a thin gel, but you sort of like, once you move it around a little bit and you know, you feel a little bit of water on your face already, it sort of, it doesn't foam up, but it sort of like gets not sudsy, but it just, something happens. And I really like it. Yeah, so this has been really nice. So the other thing that I picked up, because I'm such a fan of masks, and honestly, like a well-named product, I'm in. And this one is called their Charcoal Moon Mask. Yeah, that sounds amazing. So I purchased this, and I have to say, when I bought it, I didn't realize that it was a powder that you had to mix water into. And a good thing that this isn't a first impressions, because if I would have given you my review after using it one time, I would have said, oh, I don't think it's for me because I don't like mixing things and it is just a little bit messy. But I've been using it, I've probably used it like 4 or 5 times now, and I actually really love it. I've figured out a way to make it work for me. So when you open this up, it's just, I don't want it to dump out, but it's just like a gray powder. And it says that you use 2 parts of this to 1 part water. I have this brush from Hanicure, which is another face mask, which is like a cult following behind it, which is whole nother story. I use this to apply all of my face masks because I don't like getting my hands dirty and drippy and all of that. And this actually applies face masks like a dream because you get a perfect line and it's like so fun to apply it and everything is even. But I've been using it with this, and so what I do, and I highly recommend like buy a little synthetic brush. And I think like go to e.l.f. at Target. They have like brushes are $1 or $2. And just get, this one works really well because it's flat. So I recommend something like this. It's perfect for face masks. What I do is I scoop a little bit of this out like on the brush, and then I set it in the jar, and then I add a little bit of water to it, and then I just mix this around. And the nice thing is that you can make the mask as thin as you want, as thick as you want. It's cool because it sort of is like a khaki greenish color almost. One of those that as it dries, it looks like camo on your face, and then it becomes dry, and then leave it on for like 10 minutes, and then I wipe it off with a wet washcloth. I love it. It's a good clean, and so I definitely recommend this. It's such a good like everyday mask. It's something that you could literally do every night if you were obsessed with it. And sometimes I am. Okay, the next thing I got is a total one-off thing, but I had received this in a pop sugar box before and I loved it so much. I worked through the entire thing to the last drop and I was like, oh, I need more of that. It's been like 6 months since I've used that product. So it's from One Love Organics and it's their Gardenia and Tea Antioxidant Body Serum. And first of all, Gardenia is my favorite scent of all time. So it smells fantastic, and that's probably, well, no, it's probably 50-50. That's probably 50% of the reason that I love it is the smell, but the other 50 is totally how it makes my body feel and look. It's awesome. So it has this spray bottle that it comes in. So you spray it over your body, and it's, number one, it's super hydrating, and it just makes your skin feel amazing. But number two, if you like want to have an awesome, nice, hydrated, I mean, I don't want to say sheen because this doesn't have like any type of glitter or particles or anything in it, but it's just super like, whew, it's super, like it's a serum. You know when you put a serum on your face, like you end up with like a glow or a gloss or something, and that's what this does. And so if you like before a night out, like in the summer, I put this on my legs a lot before I'm going out, like you put it on your arms or on your like décolleté or your collarbone. Oh, it's so nice. And so this is just, it's such a great product and I highly recommend it. I love the scent, I love the feel, I love everything about it. Okay, the other thing that I got, oh, I love this product so much. I feel like a lot of you have tried this product before, but if you have not, you absolutely 100% have to. I've bought this product over and over again. I can only use it in the fall and winter because it makes your feet look crazy and you have to be able to wear socks and keep them covered up for a week. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Baby Foot Peel. If you have not tried this before, do yourself a favor and get it. I always repurchase this on Amazon. I'm not a fan of buying beauty products on Amazon because some of the things that I like, I've heard that there are fakes and that you shouldn't buy certain things on Amazon. But for this, that's the only way I know how to buy this and I haven't had a problem with it. I feel like most people know what this is and I don't need to explain it, but it's basically like these little booties that have like a chemical exfoliant in it, and you wear the booties for like an hour or something, and then 5 days later, your skin literally starts to peel off. And it's like, this is so disgusting. You know you love it too. Don't deny it. It's like peeling off a suntan, but like better. It's because it's more like, it's your foot. And it's thicker skin and it's so good. And so, I mean, I would never show you what my feet look like when I do this, but this is like the before and after. And it's like, it literally like, it comes off in like big pieces, little pieces. It's like a project. It's so fun and that's disgusting, but you know you love it. You know you want to try it if you haven't. All right, that's everything I got. And I will probably see you next week, hopefully with that fashion haul. I'm waiting on a Zara purchase and I need that included. So, all right, I will see you guys real soon. Bye. Seriously, someone's mowing their freaking lawn. Seriously, oons out the background now? Like, what the hell? Their Gardenia and Tea Antioxidant, and it's their Gardenia and Tea why can't I say that? It's their Gardenia and Tea antioxidant. So it's from One Love Organics, and it's their Gardenia and Tea Antioxidant Body Serum.